What is going on, guys? It's Gospel Gamer here. We are back on Steins Gate 0 and we're in a psychologist's office. So let's continue. Oh, is it? Bridge guy means the past. He's not a very good psychologist, is he? He's fucking shit already, you can tell. Into a gentle coloured light. Okay, the first of all, psychologist, I don't need to know what race it is. Oh, sorry. I thought, okay, that's a bit awkward. I was dreaming. Daydreaming. Not night dreaming because the sun was up. But then again, if I was asleep, it's just called dreaming. I'm confused. I was aware that I was lying on a big sofa undergoing counselling. I tried my best to stay calm and imagine what the psychologist was telling me. Why is everything with you to do with race? Fucking hell, red. Bright red. I see. That means you're a murderer. You murdered this person at this time on this date. Can you imagine that? Fucking hell. Are they your family? No, it's Kurisu. A friend who turned into being a lover during... No spoilers. Lover? No, not my lover. Not anymore. Not in this timeline. Yeah, right now, she doesn't know him in this timeline. Memories came flooding back into my mind like a geyser. Good old Kurisu. Oh, the feels! I really like Kurisu as a character from the anime. So sad. Oh no, stop going through the fucking scenes of Mayuri dying. Don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need any of this. Poor Kurisu. Man. Steins Gate's amazing, but it's so depressing. Unfortunately, he will, Kurisu. Unfortunately, he will. Fucking hell. I think everyone was just surprised by that scream. Oh my god. There was a loud sound, and I felt an impact on my shoulders. Kurisu's suffering face disappeared instantly, and I could feel my consciousness awakening. Man, fucking, that is horrible. I stood up off the sofa. I felt dizzy and almost fell over. The psychologist left the room. I realised I was soaked in sweat, and the air conditioner was working, so I could tell it wasn't from the heat. It was the first time I tried hypnotherapy at a mental health clinic. My body felt strangely heavy. When I got outside, it was night. It was almost December and the wind was cold. Mayuri Shina asked me gently. Mayuri was a high school student and my childhood friend. She'd come with me to counselling today. I told her I didn't need her to, but she left school early to come. All I ever did was make her worry. Around 3 months ago, my one obsession had been saving her. Oh God! This is such a depressing fucking plot right now. I need something nice to brighten it up. Jesus. To me, she'd always been someone I had to protect, and now she was worried about me. It was obviously because of Mayuri's recommendation that I tried counselling. We got a little message, haven't we? Let's have a look. Where's the message? Right, no. No, that one. Got a Seko Kareen. Listen, what do you think I should do about Mum and Dad? What do you mean? I just can't see them getting together like this. Well, you're right. Uncle Ocarine, is there anything you can do? I know there's nothing I can do to help with that. You're right, yeah. It kind of hurts to see you gave up that easily. It just doesn't seem to be your kind of thing, Uncle. Okay. Wait, we can go to Amadeus from here. No, it won't let me do anything. That's fine. Okay. One thing I did want to check. So if you got like tips. Where is it backlog? Okay, that's fine. It's only because of Mayuri's recommendation that I tried counselling. I told her a small lie to make her feel better. Actually, they told me I had suffered serious trauma. They'd stopped the hypnotherapy and given me a course of counselling and drugs. Now they wanted to wait and see the results. Basically, they decided there was nothing to do but treat my symptoms and wait for it to heal naturally. I couldn't tell if what Maho had shown me yesterday was having an effect. I underwent treatment without telling the psychologist about the time machine or the world lines, or most of the things that had happened, so maybe there was no way for them to make a proper diagnosis. In any event, I decided not to think too much about the results.
なあ、マユリ。夕飯これからだろ。何か食べに行くか。おごるぞ。
ああ、それなら秋葉原に行ってもいい。
Oh, yeah, Akihabara? Of course I do.
クリスちゃんがね、久々にオカリンに会いたいって。
Akihabara, huh? The clinic was in walking distance of my house. Akihabara is much further away. But even so, I couldn't turn down Mayuri's request. Until the events of this summer, I'd gone there almost every day. In fact, I practically lived there. Lately, I only went 3 times a week at the absolute most. And then only to go shopping on the way home from school. We went out into the plaza in front of the station. Just like in Ikebukuro, even though it was only a month until Christmas, there were barely any decorations. I was sure the whole place would soon be covered in them the minute it was December 1st. Eventually, I was sure to see maids in Santa outfits. Akihabara could be really weird, sorry. Oh man. I love the way that's how she always announces herself. It's always so sad as well when she doesn't. Go, Ferris. Ferris and Luca must have been waiting. They ran over as soon as they saw us. Oh my god. Ferris Nyan Nyan. Oh my god, I love that's her name. Jumped at me without even the slightest hesitation. She was a maid, and Faris wasn't her real name. I knew her real name, but if I didn't call her Faris at all times, even when she wasn't working, she'd get mad at me. She was wearing the same outfit she always wore. Her work clothes from her job at the maid cafe, Maid Queen Yan 2, or squared. Nyan Yan. Okay, that's, yeah, Nyan squared. Was Maid Queen about to switch to Santa outfit soon? Fuck me, words. I tried to pull Faris off me, but it wasn't working. Maybe I should just steal the cat ears off her head. Aww, poor Faris. Faris looked upset, but I decided to ignore her. Kiyoma, oh, fuck me with that name. Kiyoma Hiyajo was part of the past I'd sealed away. I decided, I can't remember how he pronounced it. I think it's like Hoenn. Hoenn? No, it's not that. I can't remember. I decided to pretend he never existed. He had meddled with the forbidden invention called the Time Machine, and as a result, the symptoms that ruled the world punished him. He dashed the hopes of many, lost the life of someone he cared for, and his heart had stuffed with grievous wounds. He must never be awakened again. I didn't need him anymore.
じゃあなんて呼べばいいのかにゃ。
そりゃあ岡部とか。
やっぱりオカリンって呼ぶのが可愛くていいんじゃないかな。
Okarin.
レディスちゃん。
By the way, Ferris was what Mayuri calls Faris. She claimed it was easy to pronounce or something like that.
マユシーが言うならこれからそう呼ぶにゃ。なんだか違和感あるけど。
Man, all this is making me want to do is watch the original series. I loved it. It's just so sad. It's one of the most depressing animes I've watched, but it's really good at the same time. It's a painful watch, but I love it. She looks unsatisfied, but she backed away.
ルカ子も久しぶりだな。
はい。
Lukako smiled happily. He always looks as beautiful as a pretty girl. Oh shit, but he's a guy. I always find it ironic. I find it funny. In the anime, he goes back in time to he tells Lukaku's parents in a text message to do a certain like old wives' tale to guarantee them a girl or something like that. So they do it, and then obviously she's a girl next time they see him, and it's hilarious because the fact that he ends up groping them to prove it is ridiculous. It's funny, but it is ridiculous, and the fallout of it is there as well. It's just amusing. He was a classmate of Mayuri's and could often be seen helping at the Yanabayashi Shrine, where his family lived. I can't pronounce a simple shit, but when it comes to like 15 different like syllables in a row, I can do it. Don't get it. I probably shouldn't call him Lukako. Just like I told Faris not to call me Kiyoma, he had his own name, Luka Urishibara. But calling Lukako Luka after all this time, that would be really embarrassing.
なんだかとても懐かしいような気がします。僕時々ラボに顔を出すんですけど、岡部さん最近あんまり来ていませんよね。
ああ。大学のゼミが忙しいんだ。ATF の準備もあったしな。
Even after that was done, I've been busy with Maho and Dr. Leskinen, and then Amadeus. I hadn't had a chance to rest. Fuck me. I paused and then ended up pausing for everything, which is annoying. But I avoided mentioning that to them.
サークル活動もしてるしな。
サークルに入ったんですか？何のサークルかにゃ？やっぱり UFO とかユーマとか。
Who do you guys think I am? I guess I hadn't told them then. Mayuri, I'm pretty sure I told her. As the two of them looked at me with wide eyes, I cracked a knowing smile and puffed out my chest. Tennis club. Wow. Both. Really? Everyone's like, what? The people turned around. People around us all turned to stare at Faris and Luka.
なんでテニスサークルなのかにゃ？岡部さん、今までテニスなんてやってましたっけ？
初心者に決まっているだろう。
I may not look it, but I'm terrible at sports. Well, you do fucking look it. I'm confident I'd lose to Mayuri at distance running.
話せば長くなるんだから。大学のゼミの准教授がテニスサークルの顧問なんだ。それで勧誘された。
一つも長くないにゃ。
まあ聞けって。
It's a long story. Here's the story. That's not very long.
そうしたら、なんと俺にはテニスの才能があるらしくてな。 初心者にもかかわらず会員相手に連戦連勝だったんだ。どうだ、大したもんだろ。
I think he's lying.
岡部さんってやっぱりすごいです。
こんなことならプロテニスプレイヤーを目指しておけばよかったかな。
目指せウィンブルドンだね。
I doubt he could win Wimbledon. I really doubt that.
頭でも痛いのか。
どこからどう突っ込めばいいのやら。どう考えてもサークルの会員数を増やすための罠じゃないかにゃ。
I love how she ends everything with a little cat noise.
俺もうすうすそうじゃないかと思ってたけど、考えないようにしてるんだから。でもみんないい人ばっかりなんだぞ。
じゃあサークルの練習が忙しいんですね。
いや、
はい。じゃあ一体何してるんや。
What are you doing? I do love Farah. She's one of my favorite characters. She's just so cute. Their shouts filled the whole street, and once again people turned around to stare.
驚くことないだろう。俺だって普通の大学生なんだから。
そうですよね。すみません。でも、
Luca, you okay? Luca was fidgeting like he wanted to say something.
というものがありながら、他の女の子たちと楽しく交換。許せないにゃ。
Oh my god.
違いするなよ。
Why do all the girls seem to be fighting over him as well? It's weird. I'm not really interested in girls. Luca's eyes will brighten for that. In fact, I went along with the rest of this club, but there really wasn't any place for a wannabe normal like myself. There was no way I could keep up with the conversations that, well, normal normals had. Fuck me, that is a tongue twister in itself. While the other men and women were having fun, I just kind of sit there. A matchmaking party was a challenge far beyond my capabilities. I wasn't going to tell Faris and Luca that though. He's an introvert. I hate it as well. Fucking can't be asked to extrovert shit.
何？
Mayuri wanted to do what? Is she old enough to be interested in that sort of thing?
みんなで楽しくパーティーするんでしょ。
Evidently not.
間違ってはいないけど、なんだか微妙にニュアンスが違う気がするにゃ。場所はラボでいいかな。ルカ君とフェリスちゃんはもちろん参加ね。あとダル君やナエちゃんやスズ。
Ah, is that how we're going to get them together? Is that how we're going to get Mayuri turned to me with a guilty look. Suzuha? Oh, bright light. Suzuha Amane, also known as John Tita. A time traveller from the year 2036. A true warrior who was still fighting even as I was trying my best to give up. I'd barely seen her since summer. I was avoiding her. Part of the reason I'd stopped going to the lab was that she spent all her time there now. Until a month or so ago, just hearing Suzuha's name was enough to send flashbacks, to cause flashbacks, and it was all I could do to endure them. Sorry, my phone is going off. After 3 months, I could finally stand to hear her name, but I didn't think I could keep it together if I met her in person. Of course, it wasn't her fault, and I wasn't blaming her, so I didn't want her to blame me. She'd never come out and say it, but when she looked at me with those razor-sharp glint eyes, I think it's a giant, in her eyes, I felt something like guilt.
みんな。
ん？
マユシーね、ダル君と一緒に考えてるオペレーションがあるんだ。
Oh, an operation with Daru? It sounded like something the old me would have done.
どんな作戦かにゃ。すずさんを笑顔にしよう大作戦。
So she's been sad all this time. Why is Mayuri talking about this out of the blue? I reckon that the operation is to get him to go see her because she feels sad because of that. No, maybe it wasn't out of the blue. She might have been thinking about it for a long time. so I decided to respond as cheerfully as I could.
聞かせてくれよ、まゆり。
マユシーは思うんだ。すずさんって普段は怖いけど本当はすっごく優しい人なんじゃないかなって。ラボにいる時にね、マユシーがソファーでうとうとしちゃうといつの間にかタオルケットがかかってたりするの。すずさんに聞いてもそんなの知らないとしか言わないんだけど。僕もそういうことありました。
Go, Suzu.
お父さんに買い物を頼まれて、その帰りに荷物が重くて困っていたんです。そうしたらあまねさんが通りかかって何も言わずに持ってくださったんですよ。
That's nice.
初耳だな。
こんな
Of course it didn't, 'cause you haven't been around for a long time.
にも言うなって。あ、言っちゃいましたけど。
I guess I just did. Well done. In the Alpha World line, she was a cheerful girl who smiled at everyone, who loved to go mountain biking. But in this world line, she wasn't the type who smiled a lot. This is partially due to the way she'd grown up. I'd heard about it third hand from Daru, but because of the universal conscription program that started after World War III broke out, she'd been forced to undergo military training ever since she was in middle school. And after that, she joined up with the anti-government forces and got caught in a terrible struggle. After that, he said, she never really smiled. Bright light, fuck.
すずさんを本当の笑顔にしたいのです。
なるほどな。
で、具体的には何をするのかにゃ。クリスマスパーティーだよ。
Oh, a Christmas party? That always sounds nice. We all spoke in unison, because we are amazing. Although it was planned, so we sort of looked at each other and were like, are you going to start it? Or am I going to start it? Or who's going to start this? Are you... so everyone now... Christmas! It's always annoying when that happens, when you try and do shit in unison. Faris and Luca nodded at... Faris and Luca nodded at almost the exact same time.
僕もありがとう。
Arigato.
参加してくれる？
そう
ダメかな。
俺は
Aww.
鈴葉が嫌がるんじゃないか。
Look at the sad face she's given him. I was never going back to the past. I still couldn't forget the look on Suzuha's face when I told her that. It was an expression filled with anger and despair. She must have felt like her last, most desperate hope was crumbling away right in front of her eyes. The words she said to me then, they were still... Fuck, what? The words she said to me then were still sharp thorns lodged in my heart. Done. Woo.
鈴葉は俺を嫌ってるし。
マユシーはそうは思わないよ。すずさんはね、後悔してるんじゃないかな。その気持ちを
I reckon she's spoken to her about it.
と思うのです。
そうだろうか。
きっとそうだよ。
I just realised she's always got cat face. I couldn't turn it down after Mayuri said that.
少し考えてみるよ。
ところで
By the way, I want you to bum me, Okabe. There was a bit of a hesitation in Luca's voice.
診察はどうでしたか？
Evidently, Luca had heard about my counselling from Mayuri. Maybe he wanted to see me because he was worried about how it went. I guess I'm making Lukaku and Faris worry too. In this world line, they hadn't joined the lab, but even so, they were still dear friends.
催眠療法というのは初体験だったが、なかなか興味深かったな。
I imagine it is interesting. Hypnotherapy is a very strange concept.
驚いた。
かかっちゃったんですか？
見事にな。
へえ。そういうルカニャンも催眠術とかすぐにかかりそうだにゃ。そんな。
確かに速攻でやられるだろうな。
Luca would believe anything you told him. Anyway, there was no point in standing around forever. I was getting hungry and it was time to find some place to eat.
なあ、お前たち何が食べたい？おごるぞ。
We decided to head. Oh, fuck me. We decided to head towards Yobodashi. No, Yodobashi. I got the fucking D and B the wrong way around. I just realised. There were a lot of restaurants there, so it's perfect.
やったにゃ。ちゃうな。じゃなくて、オカリン、太っ腹にゃ。ありがとうございます。何食べようかな。
Always fried chicken.
唐揚げかな。ジューシー唐揚げ？
Juicy fried chicken.
あゆしはそればっかりにゃ。
I walked behind the three of them, and I thought to myself, what would it be like if Kurisu were here? I've tried my hardest for the past few months not to think about her, but was it because of my experience yesterday that I did anyway? The expressions and little mannerisms I'd seen yesterday, the voice, the way she walked, I remembered my conversation with her. And I think we will leave it here. So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below if you want to see any more. I can't even say my outro. This is a bad turn of events. But if you did like this video, then please leave a like below. And if you want to see more of this, then do subscribe to the channel as I upload every day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.